Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're bringing you all the business news, inspiring entrepreneurs and sharing business success stories. This week we are joined by Claire Morgan of McWilliam Sailmakers. McWilliam Sailmakers in Crosshaven was established in the 1970s by Des McWilliam and John McWilliam. As sailors, they spotted the need to make a bag to keep your kit dry while you were sailing, and that's how the McWilliams bags came into being. It's a story Claire is here to tell us in more detail about. You're very welcome, Claire. How are you?
Thanks very much. Very well.
It's lovely to see you. So sail making was one thing.
Yep. These
turned out to be something completely different. We'll come to the bags in just a minute, but in 30 seconds or less, give us the background of the story.
So it was established in the 1970s. My husband then decided to become a sailmaker in the 90s, and he worked with Des in the 90s. Learnt his craft as a sailmaker. That took him across the world, and I met him in Hong Kong. And then in 2017, Des wanted to retire, and he offered us the chance to buy the business, and we bought the business and moved back to Ireland.
So do you make sails still?
We do make sails, yeah.
Okay, so that is still part of the business. We didn't bring a sail, thankfully, because we probably couldn't get it through the door. But tell us a little bit about the bag business, because this was, you'd almost treat it as an aside, except that this turned out to be quite a big part of the story, didn't it?
Yeah, so again, these are the tote bags, but we made the hold-all bags, and that was made for sailors, by sailors, to keep their kit dry when they were sailing. And yeah, that was always kind of like a side part of the business. And then, we've kind of worked really hard over the past few years to bring these bags to the wider public. And
they've been seen a lot. You see a lot of kids having them.
Yep.
They're a particular type of bag, isn't it? And the particular type of branding that's on it that makes it so distinctive.
Yeah, the kids seem to love it, and we kind of did a rebrand project recently to bring it up to the modern era as such, and so yeah, we've worked it that way.
The actual bags themselves, they are waterproof, presumably. That's the logic behind it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That if you're out in the boat and the water hits this, your clothes inside and it don't get destroyed.
Exactly, and so that's why the kids love it, because they can put all their gear in it. Recently, we've seen a lot of bags at the electric picnic again, keeping their clothes dry when they're outside. So.
Yes, a far wetter environment than being at sea.
Yes, exactly.
That seems to be the normal thing there. These particular types of bags, though, this is a new departure for you, is it? This particular type of bag?
Yeah. So over the past few years, we've introduced the tote bags, and they're fantastic for just like shoppers taking stuff to the beach. That's what people use them a lot for. So they're the new style that we've put in.
Tell us a little bit about Lean, because you got support from the local enterprise office when COVID hit. Because when COVID hit, of course, everybody panicked, and that was normal and a natural reaction. But you had the opportunity then to assess your business.
Yeah, we had 3 rounds of Lean, and we basically got the opportunity to kind of strip back the whole business, look at the production and manufacturing side of it to make it more efficient. And Stuart from the Lean came in, rejigged everything, moved everything around within the same building, and we managed to increase our production by, 50%.
50%,
yeah.
Just by moving things around?
Just by moving things around, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you are still manufacturing in Crosshaven.
Everything is handmade.
Yeah, the obvious thing for any business to do, well, we can make this cheaper in China or make it cheaper in India. You've resisted that temptation.
There's never going to be a scenario where we move it outside of Ireland. They are handmade in Ireland by Irish people for Irish people. And that's what we love.
Where is the furthest that you have heard of one of your bags travelling? I'm presuming they're all around the world.
They're all over the world. I think, the furthest away that we have sent one, even last Christmas, was New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's somebody down there with nice dry clothes as a direct result. What's the website, Claire, if people want to look it up?
It's McWilliamBags.com.
McWilliamBags.com. It's a great product, and we wish you and everybody else down there the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's it for this week's episode of Red Business in Focus. Join us next time. We're going to be joined by Valda from Taken Place. We all know how important it is to capture the memories, and Taken Place is allowing wedding couples to replace those old-fashioned Polaroid cameras with a digital and sustainable platform using, guess what, their smartphones. All on the way next week on Red Business in Focus, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices.